Right now, after months of searching for their loved one, friends and family of a Milwaukee area man are remembering his life after his body was found.
We are expecting some sunshine today, but accumulating snow has prompted a first warn alert day later this week.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Hope your Tuesday is off to a nice start. I'm Shane Hogan.
I'm Chris Stanford. Kelly Slivka with your first warn forecast this morning. I want to say good morning to all the viewers watching in the La Crosse area. Our sister station, WKBT, having a little issues, so we are stepping off. I should say you're stuck with us.
I know they're missing the great Derek Sibley this morning. Derek, good morning. Arturo, hello. All my old friends back at WKBT this morning. Well, we got a lot to get to, including that alert day in the forecast.
Yeah, you know, just like every week, it seems like for the past, well, over a month, 5 weeks in a row, we've had these alert days, and this one is coming in just about the same time, Thursday into Friday, and it looks like it will be affecting all of basically central and southern Wisconsin, Thursday night into Friday. So moderate 3 to 6 inches. There probably will be a little bit more once you get north of the Dells, up there toward Toma and the La Crosse area, maybe picking 7 to 8 inches of snow. That'll be later this week. Meantime, we do have a bit of a northeast wind. Right now it's 31, the actual temperature in Madison, 33 in the Dells, Mineral Point 34, Viroqua 31, and 34 currently in La Crosse. Wind chills, though, feels like 22 right now in Madison, the Dells 26, Watertown feels like 25. So we'll look at some sunshine this morning. Some of these high thin clouds will start to stream on in as we go into the afternoon hours, but temperatures should be climbing area wide in the low to mid 40s later today. I think those winds will come down a little bit as well. Clouds will start to move in tonight, but it looks like it will be quiet until that storm arrives later in the week. Bus stop forecast, just bundle the kids up with that wind. Actual temperature at 32, partly cloudy skies. Should see mostly sunny skies as temperatures climb into the low to mid 40s. Sunshine today, clouds roll in tomorrow. We'll talk more about that storm later in the week coming up.
All right, thank you, Kelly. 34-year-old Ronald Henry was reported missing in early December. His family told us that he had taken a trip to Platteville earlier that month.
Now, Grant County Sheriff's officials say a teen found his body in a ravine in woods in Ellenboro Township. An autopsy will be conducted this week to determine his cause of death.
Now, his friends and family are remembering him. Our McKenna Alexander reports.
Until we get the autopsy, we will all know how Ronald died. But while he lived, I just want to say he lived a good life here in Platteville, and we really enjoyed his presence while he was here.
On a frigid Monday night under a dimly lit city park pavilion, friends, family, and strangers gathered in a vigil, all of them mourning the unfortunate outcome of a months-long search for 34-year-old Ronald Henry.
I don't know how I would make it, not knowing where my child is for that long. And, you know, even though he was of age, in a mama's eyes, they still are your kid, you know? And I'm just praying that this gives her the closure, you know, that she needs.
After losing her daughter in 2008, Lynn Parrott is no stranger to grief. It's something she believes is eased when shared among others, which is why she organized Monday's vigil despite barely knowing Henry.
He is somebody's child. He's somebody's father. He's somebody's brother. And to be able to have that relief that he at least is found. How it happened, you can't change that. It won't bring him back. But I want to be able to at least give people that knew him and give his family the opportunity to grieve with others. And it's going to be okay. To remind them it's going to be okay.
That opportunity to grieve is helping people like Jalen Williams, who knew Ronald's son. He says he was shocked and confused to learn of Ronald's death.
That's really scary to me. I didn't think something like that would happen in Platteville. Knowing it's such a small town, everybody knows each other.
Jalen isn't the only one confused by the discovery of Ronald's body, as questions and speculation swirls on social media. But for those attending Monday's vigil, they say those concerns come second to supporting Ronald's family.
He was found to be so very close to where he went missing from. It's rather shocking and frustrating. And I know that we've got a lot of questions, but tonight's all about healing right now and grieving together.
That was McKenna Alexander reporting. Again, officials say this is still an open investigation with an autopsy scheduled for later this week. As we continue to learn more about Henry's death, stay with us on air and online at channel3000.com.
6:04 to campaign 2023 now. Mark your calendars for March 21st. That's when you can watch the two candidates for Wisconsin Supreme Court face off in their first debate ahead of the April 4th election. The race pits former Wisconsin Supreme Court Justice Dan Kelly against Milwaukee County Circuit Court Judge Janet Protasewicz. The debate organized by News 3 Now, WISC Politics, and the State Bar. When asked about the importance of that upcoming debate, here's what Dan Kelly had to say.
Because I think that if you do a comparison, a side-by-side comparison between Janet and me, what you'll find is that Janet is a politician dressed in a black robe, and that's all she is. And she doesn't want people to see that.
Janet Protasewicz has said from the beginning of her campaign that she is running on her values and has been open about discussing the issues that she could be facing if elected to the state's highest court.
Throughout this race, I have been absolutely clear about what my values are. And that's because I believe the voters of this state deserve to know what a candidate's values are.
Be sure to stay with News 3 Now as we continue to cover this highly contested race for Wisconsin Supreme Court. You can download our free news app. Just search Channel 3000 in your app store.
Now to continuing coverage on a story we brought you last night. Madison police say an officer's squad car was hit by a drunk driver while the officer was responding to another drunk driving incident. This happened early Sunday morning on the eastbound Beltline near Stoughton Road. It comes after a report of a vehicle stopped in the middle of traffic. Police say that car was running with a man passed out in the driver's seat. So while the officer was investigating that scene, another driver then crashed into the squad car. Good news is no one was hurt in all this. Both drunk drivers face OWI charges.
New this morning, we are finding out more about an apartment on the west side that filled with carbon monoxide over the weekend. The apartment is near the intersection of the Beltline and Old Sauk Road. Firefighters were called to the apartment for a carbon monoxide alarm and later discovered two cars were running in the garage below the building. The exhaust system was not on, causing the monoxide to build and leak into the apartments. 40 parts per million of carbon monoxide was recorded, which is far below those dangerous levels. No illnesses or injuries were reported.
The Better Business Bureau out this morning with its annual report of the top scams of the year. The latest information comes from 2022. So topping the list is online shopping scams, followed by employment scams and cryptocurrency scams. In addition, the 5 most impersonated organizations reported to the BBB last year: Amazon, Geek Squad, Publishers Clearinghouse, the U.S. Postal Service, and Norton.
6:07, the FBI is now offering a reward for the return of the 4 kidnapped Americans in Mexico. And this morning, we're learning one of them is a mother who crossed the border for a medical procedure. Mexican authorities say the group of Americans got caught in the crossfire between 2 armed groups. The gunman shot up their white minivan you see right there. It had North Carolina plates. The city of Matamoros is a hotbed for cartel violence, and it's under a State Department Level 4 do not travel advisory. That is the highest level warning issued for places including Iraq, Iran, and Afghanistan.
You basically are playing with fire if you, as an American citizen, go into Mexico.
Family of one of the kidnapped Americans says a 33-year-old mom of 6 from South Carolina was traveling to Mexico again for that medical procedure with her friends. The FBI says it's working closely with their Mexican counterparts to get the Americans back home.
6:08 now. After nearly 80 years, the remains of a Wisconsin soldier killed during World War II are coming home. The Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency announced Monday that the remains of Army Private First Class William Simon have been accounted for and identified. He was from Middleton and was killed in action November of 1944. You can learn more about his life this morning and the efforts to bring him home by logging on to channel3000.com.
It's 6:09. Coming up in sports, the Badgers get a big win heading into the Big Ten tournament. What Coach Gard is saying this morning.
And we're live in the 6:08 this morning. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to see how fast Taylor and Michaela can assemble this fire hydrant as we celebrate Women in Construction Week. We'll be right back.
Get New York strips for just $4.99. Tuesday only at Hy-Vee. That's right, your daily deal for Tuesday is Hy-Vee Choice Reserve New York strips for just $4.99. Only at Hy-Vee.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
The Big Share and Online Day of Giving is March 7th. Advance social and environmental justice by supporting the nearly 70 nonprofit members of Community Shares of Wisconsin. Even a $5 donation can make change happen. Donate now through March 7th at thebigshare.org.
This is Matt Gunderson, and this is Elmer, our canine cuddle ambassador, here to provide good-natured, loving, fuzzy support to further our level of personal care. Someday you might meet Elmer as we assist you with an individual life celebration.
Spring is in the air, and you know what that means. It's Feldco season.
Feldco season. It means 50% off windows with no money down, no payments, and no interest until 2024. So you can replace those eyesores without breaking the bank. It means getting the windows you want fast, so your home's ready for the warmer weather ahead. It's the season of home renewal. It's Feldco season.
This offer won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Lake Ridge may be a new name, but it isn't a new bank. It's one built on over a century of community commitment. One equipped with all the knowledge and resources of 145 collective years of experience. Monona Bank and State Bank of Cross Plains are coming together as one. As Lake Ridge Bank, we're doing more together for you.
Chicago. Celebrating 25 years of Broadway Razzle Dazzle. The Associated Press calls Chicago the most entertaining musical of the decade. Paint the town again with Chicago the Musical.
At Overture, March 21st through 26th. Tickets at overture.org.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
Get New York strips for just $4.99. Tuesday only at Hy-Vee. That's right, your daily deal for Tuesday is Hy-Vee Choice Reserve New York strips for just $4.99. Only at Hy-Vee.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
In the 608, it is Women in Construction Week. We're celebrating the role of women in the construction industry.
That's right. Our Josh Sprider is live in Madison with how the city is promoting women in the 608. Good morning, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. We've got a treat for you in the 608 today as we're live at the Madison Water Utility here. In just a few minutes, Hannah is going to be helping me out as we time Taylor and Michaela as they assemble this fire hydrant. And this is going to be part of a competition that they're going to be up against here in just a few months. Hannah, you are going to help me. You've got the timer ready. Let them know when to go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so this is so cool. So they're going to be competing in Canada here in a few months, and they've already been doing really well in assembling fire hydrants. And why is this a thing?
It's called Hydrant Hysteria. It's a contest where folks from all over the state and then go on to nationals to assemble it as fast as they can. This is so cool to see them in action. It's just one of the many skills you can learn working in construction, working in the field. And they just really kick butt doing it.
This is so cool. So you guys are on your 4th year of celebrating Women in Construction Week. Why are women such a crucial part of what you guys do here in the city of Madison?
Well, it's all about everyone feeling like there's, an equal playing field. It's comfortable. Everyone can ask questions, no matter your background, your anything. You know, we want everybody to feel included and welcome and in a comfortable place where they can all thrive equally across the board. So Women in Construction Week is amazing because we get to raise more awareness that we are such a welcoming place at the City of Madison, and you can thrive in the field, you can thrive in so many different areas, in construction especially, and that's what this is all about. One of the cool skills, assembling a hydrant.
And it's a team effort. You can see it takes both of them to be able to do this, and a lot of these things on a day-to-day basis that are helping us live here as residents.
Yes, yes. You know, water utility is just one example. You're at 126, by the way, and you're cruising. And water utility, building inspection, engineering, traffic engineering, parks division. There's so many different agencies where women and everyone can really thrive. During Women in Construction Week, we are sharing the stories of 5 different women and their journeys to their jobs and their careers. And that's not just one specific construction career. The whole point of this is to raise awareness that there are different paths, different ways to get to your path, and then once you're here at the city,
there it is.
203.
203.
You can thrive. So, yes, that was awesome.
That was good work. So they have a few months to get all that down, right?
Yes. I think they can go faster from what they're telling us. Taylor and Michaela said, what, 143?
143 is the quickest.
Hopefully their competitors aren't watching. Yes.
You got some time, though, and it's early morning, too, so we're a little slower in the morning. Hannah, you guys are going to be celebrating someone every day this week.
Yes, so we'll have it on the Engineering Division's website and Facebook page, videos, stories, and photos sharing the stories of everybody and how they got to where they are and why they're thriving here at the city.
Celebrating our women in construction. Hannah, thank you so much. Taylor, Michaela, nice job. That was impressive. I was, like, really anxious for you guys, so you guys were doing really, really good.
Gotta get out of the way.
This is so cool, I know. Once those wrenches start going, look out. Guys,
awesome.
Pretty cool here at the Madison Water Utility. I know it'd take me probably 2 days to assemble something like that. So a lot of talent here with our women in construction in the city of Madison.
Really impressive. I'm very impressed. They got those grippy gloves and they can just take those nuts.
I know, and they work so well in unison, too. They know exactly where to be. I think they're going to crush it in
Teamwork
Canada.
makes the dream work.
That's right.
Good luck, ladies. Thanks, Josh. Hey, for more details, head to our website. And if you have an idea for Josh, let him know by finding him on social media or emailing him for a chance to be featured.
All right, let's send things over now to Kelly Slifka. He's here with your first warn weather. Good morning, Kelly.
Yeah, good morning. You're definitely going to need to bundle up this morning because we have a bit of a wind coming in and out of the northeast. The feels like temperature, the wind chill in Madison, 23, 26 in the Dells, 28 in Camp Douglas, Watertown, 25, 24 right now in Janesville. But we are expecting some sunshine today, and that wind will eventually come down. But we do have an alert day. This is Thursday night into a Friday. Up until then, it's going to be fairly quiet, but we are looking at some moderate snow generally across southern Wisconsin, 3 to 6 inches as you get north of the Dells up toward La Crosse and Camp Douglas. Could be talking about 6 inches plus, and that'll be affecting all of southern and central Wisconsin. You can see the band of snow. Once again, most of the area 3 to 6, but north of the Dells, you're talking about 6 to 9 inches of snow. A little bit less once you get south of the Illinois border, where they'll see a little bit of rain mixed in. Right now, the actual temperature at 31, 33 in the Dells, 29 in Juneau, Watertown at 32, La Crosse 34, Viroqua currently sitting at 31. Across Dane County, most of us close to 30, either a degree or so either side of 30, 29 in Sun Prairie and Cottage Grove, 30 in Stoughton to Oregon, Verona sitting at 29 this morning. So we are looking at some sun today. It's been a little while, I guess, since the weekend, since we had the sunshine. Highs in the mid-40s, but I think the clouds will return. It should remain dry all of tomorrow and most of Thursday. Won't be until Thursday night into a Friday when the snow starts to move on in. And it looks like that's the bulk of the accumulating snow. That'll be coming in Thursday night. In the meantime, enjoy the sunshine as we warm into the lower 40s early this afternoon. Should be tapping out in the low to mid 40s, but we will start to see some high thin clouds spread in. This is the storm still organized. They're going to really get pounded with heavy snow in the Dakotas with that slow moving storm system. For us, it really won't move in until the evening hours, a little bit of a mix toward the Illinois border. A lot of this coming in Thursday night, early Friday morning. The commute's going to be a mess for sure, but it should be starting to taper off, but we'll just have to deal with some wind and really a wide swath of snow of 3 to 6 inches across the entire state with that narrow band of 6 to 9 near La Crosse over there into central Minnesota. First warn forecast, 44 today. The clouds roll in tomorrow through Thursday. We'll see that rain-snow mix changing to all snow on that alert day Thursday night into Friday. Clears up Saturday, but chilly. Another chance of some snow Sunday.
All right, thanks a lot, Kelly. Here's Sports Director Zach Hanley with your morning sports.
The Wisconsin men closed out the regular season on a positive note by beating Minnesota, but in the process, they dropped from Joe Lunardi's last 4 in-line to his first 4 out-line. Translation, the Badgers need to win more games than they lose in the Big Ten tournament. UW tips off in Chicago on Wednesday against Ohio State. If they win that, it's on to Iowa Thursday. The Badgers went 3-0 against those 2 teams, and 2 wins will likely get them in the dance. The last time McFarland made it to the state girls basketball tournament, the year was 1999, and they brought back a gold ball with them. This season, the Spartans are headed back, hoping to repeat history. Obviously, nobody on this year's team remembers that run 24 years ago. They weren't born, but some of their moms do. They were on that team. And to be able to achieve a goal this group set out to accomplish, well, that's fun to think about.
This has been like a dream of mine and a goal of the team since the beginning of the year. So like just being able to say that we're going to state and like just that opportunity is just so cool for me and my team.
You know, these girls are just ecstatic and they work so hard, and it's just been, I'm lucky to be their coach, and it's been a really awesome year.
Albany made history on Saturday when they punched their ticket to Green Bay. It's the program's first ever trip to state. So how was the state's lone unbeaten team rewarded for their efforts? Well, they got the 4 seed and will face top-seeded McDonald Central Friday morning. The math doesn't really add up, but that's okay to this group. They'll just stick to this year's motto of proving them wrong.
Honestly, it takes a little bit of pressure off of us because there's not pressure on us. We're the underdog. We're not expected to win. So we can go out there and play loose and have fun.
We've proved people wrong all season. We've always been the underdog. Nobody expected us to win conference, nobody expected us to go to state. So it takes a lot of pressure off of us because we have nothing to lose.
After just 2 winning seasons during his 7-year tenure leading Wisconsin, Tony Granato is out as the team's head coach. The former Badger led the program to just 105 wins in 7 seasons. His best, though, was 2021 when UW won the Big Ten regular season title and advanced to the NCAA tournament, the only time in the Granato era. Wisconsin will begin a nationwide search for a replacement to try and bring Badger hockey back to where it belongs.
I want nothing more than the players in this program to enjoy the level of success that generations of players before them have enjoyed here. For me personally, I want them to have the type of experience here as a Badger that I had as a Badger. You know, when you weigh those things, it points to moments like this in which you have to make difficult decisions that affect people you love.
Back to you.
Coming up next, some good news for families who fly, how you can avoid a hefty fee so your family can sit together.
And in our next half hour, a vote tonight from City Council on whether to pursue a lawsuit against 2 top car manufacturers. Stay with us.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
Cobison Buses, now hiring.
My name's Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
Okay, are we gonna fit? There we go. At American Family Insurance, we're here to carefully protect your dreams. All right, open your eyes. Welcome home. Save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto insurance today. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com.
You've got places to be, things to do, goals to crush. So at Basecamp Fitness, we pack 50 minutes worth of calorie burn into just 35. How do we do it? By switching between 60-second intervals of air bike cardio and strength training to keep the workout and your progress moving forward fast, no matter what level you're at. Take a free class, join, and get a $100 Lululemon gift card through March 31st. Visit any of our 3 Madison locations or basecampfitness.com.
I love you, kitten. You're so cute. I really hope you like your new house. I might protect you.
If you're shopping for the cheapest insurance, you're shopping for the wrong thing.
It could be food and water every day. I can swaddle you up every night.
After all, insurance coverage is really just a promise. And why would anyone want a cheap promise? You've worked hard for what you have.
Don't be scared.
Protect it with a company that you trust. A company that lives up to that promise to make everything right again.
You like it, huh?
Ask your independent insurance agent about protecting your home or business with a policy from West Bend. It's a simple promise, but there's really nothing cheap about it.
You're gonna be really loved, and I hope you like it here.
West Bend. The worst brings out our best.
Here at Precision, we know cold.
Springs definitely hate it.
There's no really a good time to tell when the spring's gonna break, it just breaks.
Fixing garage doors is what we do here at Precision. We get in, we get out, and we leave you with a quality repair.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
And now please welcome Anna Montoya.
Hello there, fellow students.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobuson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
Here's that good news I was talking about. It's getting a little easier and cheaper for families to fly with children. More airlines are dropping family seating fees amid growing criticism from the federal government. The Transportation Department just released a new online dashboard to let you see which airlines are charging those fees and which aren't. It's a pretty handy tool. I suggest you check it out. I was on there this morning and learned a thing or two.
Yeah, especially a lot of spring break, summer trips coming up. This could be a great way to
real good timing.
Save some money. All right, Kelly, real quick weather here before.
Yeah, we are looking at some sunshine today. It's a little chilly this morning, but at least we do have some bright skies for now. Clouds will thicken up tonight, but it should remain dry, so you plan your day. Temperatures climbing into the low to mid 40s.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Stick around, more after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Pick and Save, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
So with a Planet Fitness Black Card, I'll get a post-workout glow like that guy?
Everybody knows that you need to glow, the glow.
And I get a free Amazon Halo to track my fitness and sleep.
Because when you got the glow, there is no stopping what you want to do.
And I can bring a friend.
It's the way of life.
Okay, sign me up.
Sign up for the PF Black Card for $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get a free Amazon Halo View. Ends March 15th. It's glow time.
The Big Share and Online Day of Giving is March 7th. Advance social and environmental justice by supporting the nearly 70 nonprofit members of Community Shares of Wisconsin. Even a $5 donation can make change happen. Donate now through March 7th at thebigshare.org.
Raising healthy children takes a village, and kids thrive when their village is healthy too.
SSM Health and News 3 Now are helping you unlock a healthier world with our Time for Kids Keys to Health campaign. We'll show you how sustainable choices create healthier lifestyles, explore the impacts of food security on families,
And share ways we can help build a healthy community together. Join us on air, online, and in your village, and take time for kids.
So cozy.
How many rooms are in there?
Should we go check it out?
Yeah.
We get to stay here all weekend.
When you stay at a Verbo,
I call doing the door code.
the host doesn't stay with you.
It looks exactly like the picture.
Because without privacy in your vacation home,
It's a full log cabin, guys.
it isn't really a vacation,
By the fire.
is it?
Oh my God.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day. There's nothing in my way. I love
Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream hydrates for a full 48 hours. Because a lot can happen in 48 hours. Cetaphil, we do skin, you do you.
Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe. As a lawyer, Kelly defended child sex predators who posed as ministers in order to prey on vulnerable young girls. They lured young children to locations they believed to be safe, only to sexually assault and molest them. and Dan Kelly defended those monsters. Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. At Pick and Save, however you shop, in-store, pickup, or delivery, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards. That's a win-win-win. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
This morning, holding car makers accountable. The city of Madison considers going after Kia and Hyundai for a rapid rise in stolen vehicles.
Also, unsportsmanlike conduct, new reaction and video of a high school basketball game that sparked an investigation.
And bundle up this morning. It is chilly. The wind chill value now in the low to mid 20s. It is quiet for now, but we're tracking a storm later this week.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan. Once again, hello to all our friends and viewers out in the Cooley region. Thanks for joining us this morning.
All right, so Kelly Slifka's got your certified most accurate forecast. Are you? I think that's just for Madison, right? 3 years running. So the folks in La Crosse this morning.
Right.
But
we do our best.
You're still pretty good at it. This storm system that's on its way, though, for later this week, this is going to affect everybody if you live in Madison or the
pretty much
Cooley region.
all of the state really going to be impacted by this storm as it moves on in, and actually up toward the Cooley region. They could see a little bit more snow with this system as it moves in. That's not for a few days yet. This morning we do have a bit of a wind coming in out of the northeast, and that's adding to a wind chill, so make sure you cover everything up. This is what it feels like on the exposed flesh. 23 by now in Madison, Janesville 24, feeling like 26 currently in La Crosse. Those winds should come down a little bit later today, but we do have that first warn alert day going into effect Thursday night into a Friday. Moderate snow generally the southern area of the state, 3 to 6. You get north of the Dells toward Camp Douglas up through the Cooley region. Could be talking about 6, 7, 8 inches of snow, but all of southern Wisconsin, even central Wisconsin, will have the effects of this snowstorm coming in late in the week. Right now, these are the actual temperatures. 31 right now in Madison, the Dells, 33, Juneau 29, Janesville 36, Lone Rock 34, La Crosse currently at 34. So we'll see a mostly sunny sky. I know we have a few clouds right now. Those should be moving on out. Later today, we'll start to see some high thin clouds that'll filter out the sun a little bit, but I think we'll be in the low to mid 40s later today. So not looking too bad for this Tuesday, just a little chilly with that northeast wind right now. Temperatures rising up close to 40 by the noon hour. We'll see more cloud cover the next couple of days, but that snow will hold off until Thursday night. We'll have more details on that coming up.
Okay, Kelly, thank you. And you can stay on top of those changing conditions and the alert day by downloading the First Warn Weather app. Just search for WIC Weather in your app store.
Happening tonight, the Madison City Council will vote on whether to move forward with a lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai. The lawsuit alleges the car manufacturers have failed to install anti-theft technology in their vehicles. Both companies' vehicles have been big targets of widespread thefts over the past year. And it's all because of security vulnerabilities. These allow thieves to start a car using nothing more than a screwdriver and a USB cable. Thefts have become so pervasive that local police departments have offered up steering wheel locks and recommended theft prevention software updates to deter would-be thieves.
It has cost a lot of time and energy from the city of Madison and has caused a lot of, really significant damage to our residents.
According to data from Madison Police, Kia and Hyundai thefts of the summer of 2022 increased by 270% compared to the summer before. Vehicles from both manufacturers accounted for just over half of all vehicle thefts in Madison between July and August of last year. You can look for updates on tonight's vote at channel3000.com.
Continuing coverage now of a shooting outside of a Northside McDonald's. A defendant in the case, Avion Vaccaro, is due in court today for a preliminary hearing. Prosecutors say Vaccaro and Jamari Mondi shot 2 other teenagers in a car outside that McDonald's last June. The police chief says the 2 teens that were shot survived because officers responded quickly. Vaccaro also faces robbery charges. His court appearance is scheduled for 10 a.m. today.
An update now to a story we brought you yesterday. Muskego Norway Schools has apologized for behavior that they say occurred during a boys basketball game between Muskego High School and Beloit Memorial on Friday. Beloit parents recorded this video here of Muskego students wearing black ski masks and tank tops. Ashley Hereford, the mother of a Beloit Memorial varsity player, calls the actions she witnessed from Muskego students appalling and offensive.
Clearly what they were trying to portray with their student section, they were trying to depict what they thought that our Black culture and what our kids dress like.
Beloit administrators say they're also taking part in Muskego's investigation.
634 pandemic relief funding has helped carry families through the pandemic, but with relief programmings coming to an end, your tax return could look different this year. One of the things changing in the returns is the reduction in child tax credits from $3,600 to $2,000. The child and dependent care credit has also decreased, which would have provided an extra $1,000 in deductions. Inflation may cause some changes in your deductions as well that could allow you to get more back. If you do not have children, your taxes are not likely to change much this year.
This week marks 8 years since Madison police officer Matt Kenny shot 19-year-old Tony Robinson.
Robinson's family believes the statements Officer Kenny made were not backed up by forensic or video evidence.
As our Armand Rahman found out recently, a candlelight vigil is all about celebrating Robinson's life.
It's the name chanted at protests in Madison for the past 8 years, but friends and family know him better as Terrell.
He's this big, goofy boy. He's 6'5". He longboard everywhere, trying to teach me to longboard.
It's memories like those that bring a smile and a tear to Robinson's grandmother, Sharon Irwin Henry.
You say, yeah, it's hard all the time. That never goes away, baby. I cry just sometimes out of the blue. You don't know how much I'm missing. It doesn't go away.
But what also hasn't gone away is the community support every year outside the house on Willie Street where Officer Matt Kenny took Robinson's life in 2015.
It's nice to see people care, that they want to know what's going on.
For years, Irwin Henry has been working with attorneys like Jessa Nicholson Gates to bring their case against Kenny back to court.
They want to hear what is the truth.
According to a rarely used state statute, if they can prove probable cause to a judge, the judge can appoint a special prosecutor to bring charges against the officer in a one-sided hearing.
I believe the evidence says specifically that this was careless, reckless, and unnecessary.
But all that took a backseat Monday to a community's desire to come together, grieve, and heal.
But every year, it's amazing how many people show up.
On Sundays, for the record on News 3 Now, we heard from Jessa Nicholson Gates, the attorney representing Robinson's grandmother.
She says to establish probable cause in the upcoming hearing, she plans to call first responders, use of force experts, and pathologists.
637, more local news now as the Diocese of Madison has unveiled a 3-phase plan called Into the Deep, trying to bring more people back to the church. The diocesan officials raised concerns that currently mass attendance is in decline, parishioners are less engaged, and money is being used on building maintenance instead of people. We have a breakdown of the plan that you can check out on our website, channel3000.com.
Well, take a look at this. Some cute video here we wanted to share with you. A group of penguins in a Canadian zoo happy for some fresh snowfall. This is new video from Calgary, showing the king penguins waddling around just as happy as can be. Boy, we could get, I wish I was that happy about the snow we have in the forecast.
Yeah, I know. And it's March. You're just ready for spring. These guys are saying,
yeah,
who needs that? Let's take it all in.
Yeah.
What a life.
Well, they don't have to shovel it, right?
Or drive through it.
Exactly.
All right, it's 6:38 this morning. We are taking a live look outside on the Beltline this morning.
The sun's shining.
Nice, the sun is out. We're tracking that snow headed our way in our first warn forecast.
Got to watch out for that solar glare this time of year, that low sun angle this time of the morning for the commute. Also, coming up after the break, we are clearing up some big myths that we've all heard about coffee.
And we're in the 608 this morning celebrating Women in Construction Week. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Michaela. We're talking with them about the positive impact in our community when we come back.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday! Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $10.99, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Well, I'll have another. Make it a double.
Dad, Mom thinks she's at a resort again.
Yeah, she told me.
When you'd rather not resort to a virtual resort,
This is much better in real life.
it matters where you stay.
Looking good, babe.
Hilton for the stay.
You know what that sound means. It's spring break at Bob's Discount Furniture. And no matter your sleep style or budget, I have a world-famous Bob-O-Pedic mattress for hundreds less than national brands. Like this Bob-O-Pedic Prize Queen mattress for just $5.99. And this cool-to-the-touch copper sport with innovative copper threads. Catch major Z's on my signature gel with charcoal. With 30 years of sleep experience and the best warranties in the biz, you can take a break from the mattress guessing game this spring break at Bob's.
Built Ford Tough. It's a commitment to providing you the capability, productivity, and the technology that you expect from Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. And now during Ford Truck Month, find out what a Built Ford Tough truck can do for you. This is Ford Truck Month, America.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather, where you'll find out first with Madison's certified most accurate forecast.
Look for just a bit of a drop in temperatures for the latter part of the week.
Trust the experience of Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti and the First Warn Weather team to help you plan your day.
So when you're waking up for tomorrow morning, be prepared for slick spots.
And alert you whenever and wherever you need it. First Warn Weather, Madison's certified most accurate team, keeping you ahead of the storms. You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
We are back at 6:42 this morning on your Health Watch. It is National Caffeine Awareness Month. Now the sound and smell of freshly brewed cup of joe is a signal to start your day, especially for us here on the morning show. Now there are a few myths that we want to clear up about coffee though. The first is that it does not stunt your growth. That's good to know. Also, people respond to coffee or caffeine differently, so it depends whether a cup too many will keep you up all night. Also, experts say coffee is not bad for your heart. However, that data focuses only on plain black coffee. The jury's still out when you add creamer and sugar and all that other stuff that you could throw in your morning coffee. But we know it, we love it, and we rely on it.
Yeah, we definitely need it. This is, of course, all true until the next study comes out that says coffee's terrible for us.
I'm taking the good news while we got it.
Right, okay. Good idea. Good idea. You know, Kelly, we've been in this business a long time, and it always seems like, you know, every year or so, there's some new study that comes out on coffee.
Moderation, right? I mean, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
That's a good rule to follow.
4 cups moderation.
Well, maybe not everything. Most things.
Well, we have some moderate snow headed our way, it looks like, toward the end of the week. This will be coming in Thursday and Friday. We're looking at about 3 to 6 inches of snow for most of the area. Now, as you get up toward the Dells, Camp Douglas, over to La Crosse, Black River Falls, a little bit more, 6 to 9 inches of snow expected. So we are looking at some accumulating snow later this week. We do have the first warn alert day, Thursday night into Friday. A moderate snow for most of us, 3 to 6, a little bit more up to the north, but all of us going to expect some snow later in the week, and the models are coming in closer and closer agreement with it. Right now, though, you do have to deal with the wind chill. Right now, it feels like 23 in Madison, feels like 24 in Janesville, the Dells, 26. La Crosse feels like 26 as well. Actual temperature, 31 in Madison. Across Dane County, 29 in Sun Prairie and Wanakee. Mount Horeb, 29. Belleville, 30. Oregon sitting at 29 this morning. So that wind is adding a bit of a chill. We do have the sun out there. It's really nice to see the sun. You'll need those sunglasses just coming up on the horizon. Highs in the mid-40s this afternoon. It looks like it'll be dry tomorrow and most of Thursday, but the clouds will be moving on in as we go into Thursday night and Friday. Snow is likely, and that's when we're going to see the most accumulating snow. It looks like later Thursday evening up until about Friday morning. That looks like the window of seeing that heavier snow moving in. Temperatures today in the 30s this morning. We will see the sun. Eventually some high thin clouds will start to stream in as we go in the afternoon. That'll filter out the sun a little bit. But I think we'll be headed into the low to mid 40s most areas today as that wind switches around to the east. Here's the storm system still developing. Now they're getting the snow already in the Dakotas. We're going to get a little bit more energy that's hitting the northwest, the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to boot that system eastward, and that's what's going to be affecting us later in the week. In the meantime, we're just looking at some clouds moving in. On Thursday evening, that's when we're starting to see the snow starting to spread in, may mix with a little bit of rain and sleet down to the south toward the Illinois border. 7 o'clock in the morning, we're seeing that moderate snow, so the morning commute Friday looks to be a little bit treacherous. The good news is a lot of that accumulating snow starts to move on out by later Thursday morning or Friday morning into Friday afternoon. Snowfall amounts, all of Wisconsin expected 3 to 6. Here's that narrow band of 6 to 9 inches, and even upwards of a foot in parts of the Dakotas. So your first warn forecast, 44 today, also tomorrow, but we'll just have more cloud cover tomorrow. Dry though. Thursday, that chance of rain snow mix develops later in the day, especially areas to the west, mainly at night. The alert day goes into effect Thursday night into Friday. The snow tapers off. We cool it down Saturday. We spring forward into Sunday morning. Another chance of some snow moving in.
All right. Thanks, Kelly. In the 608 this morning, it is Women in Construction Week. We are celebrating the role of women in the construction industry.
That's right. Our Josh Sprider is live in Madison with how the city is promoting women in the 608. Good morning, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we're at the Madison Water Utility this morning as we're promoting Women in Construction Week. And last half hour, you got to see Taylor and Michaela assemble this huge hydrant. We do have some video that we want to show you as we talk a little bit about what you guys are doing right now, because this is a pretty unique opportunity you have, Taylor.
Yes, it is. And it is pretty huge. Thanks for saying that. When I lift it up, it's heavier than it thinks. Everyone's like, it's so easy. Thanks for making me feel good about that.
Hey,
Appreciate that.
this is a big beast here.
It is. Yeah, we just started doing it this year. Me and my teammate, Michaela, for the first time, and thought it'd be fun to do, and we ended up winning. Now we're going to Canada.
That's so cool. So, I mean, talk about Women in Construction Week for you guys, because you're part of an amazing team here, and it really takes a village to be able to pull things off, even as unique as this competition.
Definitely has taught us how to be a team. Teamwork is essential in this, so me and Michaela have learned a lot about teamwork. And coordination.
Yeah, it takes a lot of coordination. How does this really relate to your day-to-day work life here at Madison Water Utility?
Well, I do a lot of flushing during the summertime, so working and flushing water mains. Obviously, we use hydrants and get to inspect hydrants, and it helps the hydrant maintenance guys out a bit, so I've learned a lot.
There's something a little bit different about every day, too. You never know what the next day is going to bring.
Oh, yeah. If there's a water main break or something, that's pretty exciting stuff to go check out. And in Madison, that happens a lot, too. So.
I was going to say, especially over the winter time. A week like Women in Construction Week, why do you think it's important to be able to highlight people like yourself? I know you don't like to take a lot of the spotlight, but it really is about showing the diversity that you guys have here on the department.
I mean, yeah, I never thought in 100 years I'd be doing what I'm doing now. I started out in streets, ended up coming to water utility, loving it, and I never thought I'd be a flusher, and I probably won't end up staying here forever, but every time you have something new to learn it, because you never know what career path it'll take you on.
Bringing you a lot of new skills every day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so talk a little bit about the competition. You and Michaela will be going on to Toronto in June.
Yes, Toronto in June, midweek. We'll be competing against other water utilities throughout the U.S., so it's a national competition. And we're excited. Nervous, but excited.
So your fastest time is 1:43.
Correct.
Is there like a goal that you guys are trying to get to?
That would be great to get back to
get back to 1:43.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you. Thank you so much for everything you do. We appreciate it, guys. If you'd like to learn more about Women in Construction Week, you can find more on this story, channel3000.com.
Oh, good luck, ladies. It's really impressive what they can do.
Yeah, we've been watching them all morning. Such a great team, and I like their chances when they head up to Toronto.
Yeah, keep us posted, Josh. Thanks a lot.
A lot of talent.
Hey, oh, we cut him off. Sorry, Josh. Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
It's 6:49 coming up in the morning sprint. What we're learning so far about the 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico. We're back after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
The Big Share and Online Day of Giving is March 7th. Advance social and environmental justice by supporting the nearly 70 nonprofit members of Community Shares of Wisconsin. Even a $5 donation can make change happen. Donate now through March 7th at thebigshare.org.
Menards has everything to add curb appeal to your home. Ideal garage doors add a stylish look to your home's exterior. We have more than 1,000 garage door designs to choose from. Get a 9x7 insulated garage door for $549.99 after rebate. Update your garage door with a Chamberlain garage door opener. Our chain drive model comes with built-in Wi-Fi, allowing you to control your garage door from anywhere. Get it today for just $139.99 after 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This ring is a commitment. After we got married, I got very sick. He would come every day to help me walk again. And now I'm back. This is a reminder
that love endures all.
Express your extraordinary love. Jared, love brilliantly. We protect your house.
Greg, we're doing it!
And your car.
We need to keep our energy up. I want to take me to Funky Town.
Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com.
Built Ford Tough. It's a commitment to providing you the capability, productivity, and the technology that you expect from Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. And now during Ford Truck Month, find out what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. This is Ford Truck Month, America.
Team, you earned this moment.
This was not our finest moment. Now let's go to McDonald's. Yeah!
There's a deal for every celebration at McDonald's. Enjoy 20-piece chicken McNuggets for just $6.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at Lens Crafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with Madison City leaders announcing plans to file a federal lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai. The lawsuit alleges the manufacturers failed to install anti-theft technology in their vehicles. Madison police say that thefts in 2022 increased by 270% from the year before. Half of all vehicle thefts from July to August of last year were Kia or Hyundai vehicles. The city council will vote tonight whether to move forward with that lawsuit.
Boy, it's the hottest ticket in town right now. Tickets to see Jane Goodall in person. You may be out of luck if you don't have one. They sold out in just 90 minutes because she's speaking at UW-Madison. If you're still interested in watching her, though, talk about her time in Tanzania, you can register for the live stream. Just use the link at channel3000.com. Ticket holders have to be in their seats, so if you're lucky enough to have tickets, you got to get in your seat by 6:45 on March 26th, or your seat might be given to someone in line.
Some good news now for Edgewood College students. The Henry J. Predolan Foundation has given $1.1 million to the Edgewood College in form of grants. 166 students will be awarded scholarships. It's the largest donation so far from the foundation. They have helped provide $8 million worth of 550 student scholarships.
One of the 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico Friday was a mother of 6, or is a mother of 6, I should say, from South Carolina. Family says that she was traveling to undergo a medical procedure with her friends. They drove into the border city of Matamoros, where they were shot at and then taken from the scene by armed men. Mexican authorities are now searching for the Americans, and the FBI is offering up a reward for their safe return.
1 woman is dead and 8 more are injured after false rumors of shots fired at a concert in New York that caused a stampede. Memphis rappers Glorilla and Finesse 2 Times were performing at Rochester's Main Street Armory to a crowd of nearly 5,000 people. Officials say there were no gunshots or stabbings, and 2 people still remain in critical condition this morning.
In Michigan, a court has ruled that employees at the Oxford School District have government immunity. The immunity extends to their actions related to the 2021 shooting that killed 4 and injured 7. A civil case filed by the families claimed that the school ignored warning signs from the shooter that could have prevented the shooting. Attorneys say they will appeal the case all the way to the Supreme Court.
British space scientist Dr. Maggie Andrew Pocock has been honored with a one-of-a-kind Barbie doll in her image. The recognition of her achievements comes after making space and science fascinating and accessible to girls. The doll will come with purple-tinted dreadlocks and a telescope accessory to look into the night sky. Dr. Maggie says she is thrilled to provide young girls a role model to get them interested in science.
Good morning, meteorologist Kelly Slifka on this chilly start to our morning, but we do have some sun. The wind is adding a chill. This is what it feels like. 22 currently in Madison, 26 in the Dells, Juneau 22, Janesville 25, Camp Douglas 28, 27 right now in La Crosse. That northeast wind should come down a little bit. Actual temperature 30 right now in Madison, 34 in Janesville, Juneau 29, La Crosse sitting at 33. So we have the sun this morning, a little bit more cloud cover down in the south and west. I think we'll start to see some high thin clouds roll in during the afternoon, but we're looking at more cloud cover over the next couple of days. But not today. Enjoy the sun for now as we head into low to mid 40s. We do have an alert day, the first warn forecast 44 today and also tomorrow, but more cloud cover tomorrow. Some rain snow develops late Thursday afternoon, mainly snow over Thursday night and Friday. That's when we're going to see the most accumulating snow into Friday morning before it tapers off. Dry Saturday, another snowmaker on Sunday.
Well, we know you'll keep tracking it.
Yep, we'll be watching it all week. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We're back in 30 minutes with another news and weather update.